Greetings everyone, Stormy D here with Storm Saga Games. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll follow a new character inspired by Marvel's Captain America as he strives to survive the brutal and beautiful world of Skyrim. This video will also serve as a preview for the incredible Serenity 2 Wabbajack mod list for Skyrim modders. This mod list includes the Requiem overhaul to make the early game extra challenging. This first video serves as the origin story for our new hero. To see more of his adventures, be sure to check out my Twitch channel in the description below. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. Enjoy the content. And so our hero's journey begins. Okay, let's jump right into this. Let's start our character creation process for Superheroes of Skyrim, featuring a character inspired by Captain America. What is this new dream unfolding before us? Oh wow, we're a dude. Well, I guess we can choose. We don't have to be a dude. But in this instance, since the particular superhero, the first thing that we need to do is pick our race. So we're gonna pick Imperial because the Imperial stats, like boosted stamina, block, stamina regen, one-handed, and speech, all really match Captain America the best, and it will work out for the role-playing as well. So we're going to go ahead and craft our Captain America and do our best to match him as close as possible to the ideal vision of Captain America. So we're gonna have to change some things around, change around some presets, some skin tones. Take a look, we can change his head, we can change his complexion, we got dirt. There's all this stuff. Look at this. We can change the neck size. We can change the face. Oh, this is awesome. There's so many different things that we can do. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Look at this brow type. Oh yeah, look at all these different versions we can pick. Fantastic. Different hair types, obviously. Oh wow, yeah, no, we don't need to change the color just yet. Well, at least not that way. We can do it like that. So facial hair. I know we could go with lots of different options. And
6.5 hours later.
okay. We're gonna call this guy Captain Stephanos Unitus. Captain Unitus. He looks fantastic. Looks heroic. So the next thing, we need to choose our character's background.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
I'm a soldier in the army.
Which side of the war are you on? Ah, the Imperial Legion. Such noble souls. Fight well, citizen.
Tell me again why I'm wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
If Ulfric gets his hand on that crown, it won't be a fairy tale. It'll be a problem.
Don't you Nords put any stock in your own traditions? I thought the Moot chose the king. We're backing Elisif. When the Moot meets, they'll do the sensible thing.
Not everyone's agreed to the moot. You've been here long enough to know that Nords aren't always sensible. We follow our hearts.
So what? Ulfric gets this crown and then suddenly he's High King?
No, it's not as simple as that. But the jagged crown would be a potent symbol for his cause to rally around. But if we found it first...
And we gave it to Elisif.
In the absence of the moot, it would further legitimize her claim.
Perhaps. I'm entrusting you with what resources I can spare. But I'm warning you, if this turns out to be a waste of time and men...
It won't be a waste.
Make sure you take the auxiliary here. You can send him back when you get there and find nothing but old bones and cobwebs.
The Stonefist's no fool. He's found the crown, but we'll get to it first.
Little background here. Our roleplay is that Unitus came to this meeting after having an intense dream about another life as a superhero in a different world. We feel as weak as we did before the super soldier serum transformation in our previous life. We are wise though, and we understand that knowledge is power, quite literally, and that any experience we gain in this world is like karma points that are reawakening our latent powers from the other life. We will read books to regain power, but also it allows us to learn more about this world to understand it better from our new perspective. Our initial orders for this mission indicated that we have up to a month to meet the commander for the expedition quest we were being given at the beginning. This should give us ample time to travel and adventure to regain enough power to handle the expedition. So here we are, we're gonna gain lots of experience from books, which is pretty amazing. We're gonna be able to actually gain almost a couple of levels from just books. And then around Solitude, we're gonna be doing some minor quests. I must understand this world better and regain the abilities that I lost in that other world if I'm to be successful in this strange new land that I find myself in. Must be careful. I don't want to steal from the people that are guiding me in this world. They seem to be honorable enough, trying to do the right thing. Obviously, there's more to it than that, but I have to begin somewhere.
Welcome to the Legion, Auxiliary. Listen up. Ulfric's right-hand man, Galmar Stonefist, has located what he believes is the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. We're going to make sure he doesn't get his hands on it. The rest of my men are already assembling outside Corvinjune. I'll meet you there as soon as I finish up here.
What is the Jagged Crown?
A legendary crown dating back to King Harald's time, or before. A powerful relic of a golden age, long since past. Legend has it that the crown is made from the bones and teeth of ancient dragons, and is said to increase the power of the wearer. Whatever the truth, if Ulfric gets his hands on it, it would be a powerful symbol around which to rally support for his cause. Don't wait for me. Get to Corvinjune as soon as you're ready. I'll meet you there.
I'll see you in a month.
Soldiers, Leggett.
Ooh, a quest came with that book. I feel that we've already gained some experience. It might be worthwhile to take a moment. Speaking of taking a moment, wow, it's beautiful. It's incredible. First, what is this? Oh, I can understand my own personal powers. We've gained a level already. Let's put it into health. Since we are an Imperial, our stamina is already greatly increased. So we need to be able to take hits before we gain the abilities to avoid them and block them. Speaking of blocking, my greatest abilities in that past life began with using shield. So we shall start that here as well. But I do need to be able to dish out the damage as well as absorb it. Let's start with this. I also need to be agile enough to avoid being hurt. And finally, since I've read some of those books and understand a little bit about this world, I think that I want to understand and learn alchemy. It's basically the science of this world, and I might be able to regain some of my past physical prowess using alchemical processes. Now that we've spent our initial points for our first level up, I'm going to go over really briefly our intention for this build, because it's important to plan ahead the perks that we're going to choose to be able to make sure that the character that we create as we level up, as we grow in this world, ends up matching our ideal vision of Captain America that inspired us. So the reason why we're going to be choosing alchemy is it allows us, first of all, to create healing poultices, which will be important for healing in the beginning, since this particular mod of Skyrim does not have any normal healing from resting or eating. There are a few main reasons why we're picking alchemical lore beyond that, though. And that's because if you think about alchemy being the science of this world, Steve Rogers from the previous world was upgraded to a super soldier via a sort of alchemy, right? It was the super soldier serum, literally a chemical concoction mixed with some sort of other kind of energy infusion that allowed him to gain all his special abilities. Well, if you take a look at this particular tree under alchemy, some of those special abilities come to light. For example, regeneration. A little known staple of Captain America. He has minor regeneration. It's not quite as spectacular as someone like Wolverine or Deadpool, but he does have some minor regeneration capabilities, which is why he's able to take hits that normal mortals could not. Additionally, fortified muscles, you become more resilient to harm. Finally, we're going to be giving him immunization, which means he will be resilient to diseases and poisons. Again, fitting with the natural theme that we're going for of creating a Tamriel-focused version or reincarnation of Captain America. The other trees that we've chosen obviously make sense. For example, moving over here to block, Captain America is a master of the shield. So in all cases, our intent with this build is to get every single one of these perks so that he becomes a true master of the shield. Otherwise, we can't really call this build a spiritual successor to Captain America, can we? Additionally, when we come over here to one-handed, we're going to be getting quite a few of these as well. Not all of them. Obviously, since we're not going to be a spellcaster focus, we're not going to be worrying about armed spellcasting, but we're getting a lot of these abilities. My intention, obviously, is for him to eventually use just his fists instead of a weapon. So we'll be focusing on brawler, boxing, grappling. The neat thing about the way Requiem handles things is that these one-handed abilities actually do apply to unarmed combat within this mod, even though they don't normally in Skyrim. So we'll obviously want to get penetrating strikes. We'll want to get flurry. We're going to want to get some of these other ones up the tree. We won't have to worry about dagger, war axe, mace, or sword focus, since those are irrelevant to the ultimate build. But I think that we're going to shoot for these other larger abilities later on. That's what we're going to be choosing in the one-handed tree. And moving over here to the evasion tree, we're going to get almost everything in here. We definitely want to go after athletics as quickly as possible. And we want to go after dodge as quickly as possible. In fact, dodge will be the first ability that we get in the evasion tree next. And then after that, we're going to shoot for the athletics options, because as you can see, not only does it increase movement speed, but it increases stamina regeneration, which is super important for a true Captain America build, because that is the ultimate special ability of Captain America. A lot of people don't know this, but as far as actual physical capabilities, his special powers, the one that goes under the radar is actually his most powerful one, and it's that he has super increased endurance. He actually basically doesn't ever run out of energy, which when he makes those quips, those jokes of, I can do this all day, that is exactly the truth, because he has pretty much more endurance than anybody that he would fight. On this tree, we're going to go ahead and pick several of these other abilities because they all match. In fact, all of these abilities will be picked except for the unarmored and the agile spell casting. For the other trees that we're going to choose, we're going to actually end up picking lockpicking. It's not because he's going to break into people's houses. He's obviously too honorable to steal from people. But in this world, he's going to be going on lots of expeditions and quests to find gear, and there's going to be locked doors and locked chests that he's going to need to open. And so we're going to need to follow many, if not all, of the abilities on the lockpicking tree. We're also going to be choosing abilities on the speech tree if we can squeeze them in, because that obviously matches Captain America. Silver Tongue, Commander. Just for convenience sake, we'll probably be taking Haggling Merchant. We'll see how it goes as we build out the character and level up. That is the primary focus for this build, those particular perk trees. And we will plan that out ahead of time, but we will also be adaptive and make our choices as we go to match and fit what's going on in the game world around us. Must start my life. We must find people to help, I guess, and find more books to read. What's going on over here? I hear something. A group of people.
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king.
What?
What does she know now, Advar?
You're all heart for them.
Get on with it! You helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Thorin. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude. He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric
Liar.
told his story. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
It seems to me this person
On this day,
let the
I go
rebellion
to
into the
solve
city
God.
and allowed the king to be assassinated. Oh, wow, they are incredibly brutal here. Since we're in the Imperial Legion, I think that I remember our orders stating that we can head over to the smithy here in Solitude, and he will outfit us in Imperial soldier gear.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with?
General Tullius said you'd get me outfitted.
Yep. I just have one question for you. Light, medium, or heavy?
What?
Light armor for scouting detail. Heavy armor for full-on combat. Or something in between.
Let's go with light.
Alright, here you go. Should keep you light on your feet, and hold up decent enough if you wind up trading blows with the enemy. Now that's it. One free outfit per soldier. You lose that, or get it banged up. You'll need to pay like everyone else.
Very well. Thank you, sir. Good day to you.
Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
So let's have a look here. Neato. Wonder what these cloaks look like. Ooh, I like the purple with the silver logo. Let's stand over here where we're not in his way. But let's change our gear.
Arms and arms. Forged by a master. Craftsman. Arms and armor. Forged by a master craftsman.
Definitely look like a soldier now. I
Palace.
think we should talk to people and see who needs help with things.
New in town, right? If you need a place to sleep, head over to the Winking Skeever. We keep a fine inn.
Who's in charge of Solitude?
Jarl Elisif the Fair. Poor woman. Losing her husband and king like that. It's a dark day for us all. Damn! That reminds me. I have a delivery to make to her steward, Falk Firebeard. He ordered a special bottle of Strass Mackay rum.
I can deliver that for you.
Saved me a lot of trouble. Here, take it to the Blue Palace.
All right. Clothing store. I wonder. Radiant Raiment. I wonder if they'll have gear as well. Or maybe we can sell the cloaks here. Ooh, it's a little dark in this place. But it's very atmospheric. Mind if I turn on my lantern, ma'am? Oh wow, your store is beautiful. You need to brighten it up with more lights. Hello.
Why, hello. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store.
Do you always insult people when you meet them?
It's not an insult, just an observation. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor. Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned.
What's wrong with my outfit?
Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should see what we have available.
So what should I wear when I go to the Blue Palace?
You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit.
Sounds easy enough. I'll do it.
Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raymond.
Will do.
Thank you for your patronage.
Wow, the store is incredible. It's so rustic and authentic.
Sister dear, could you try sewing these sleeves? What delight. Another charming customer. Your work.
What have you got for sale?
And while you're at it, breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, just clothes. I guess there's, wow. Might be a good place to sell some of these kinds of gear. How much will she take for our clothes? 4,323. Let's see if it's a better price somewhere else.
Finally.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Were you really in the army?
What? You see a man falling on hard times, and you think he's been like that forever?
No, I didn't mean that, sir.
I fought in the Great War. I was on the field at Anvil. And when I was struck down, they left me. You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them.
Well, here, have some gold.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Spiced wine, the taste of home and heart. You wouldn't have a few minutes to run down to the docks, would you?
Oh, what do you need from the docks?
Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding up. I need someone to convince them to release it.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Great. Get back to me when you're done and I'll give you something for your time.
I'll be back
Good luck
soon.
out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
Guess there's a bard college around here. That looks like an imposing building. There's the Blue Palace. I don't think we're ready to go in there just yet. Let's go in the bard college here. Ah.
Hello, yes. I'm the Dean of History.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
I'm looking to apply to the college.
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
What do you need me to do?
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
And that's where I come in?
Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
Oh, okay.
I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Yes, thank you. May I read your books? Okay, thank you. Oh, we've hit the jackpot here. Look at all these books. We're learning so much about this world. It's amazing.
2 hours later.
All right. I think that's probably going to do it for us. Get out of here, shall we? We can always come back more and look upstairs in other rooms, but I think we got another level out of that. In fact, I'm sure we did, so wow, what a gorgeous day. Now, we're not thieves. Obviously, we're all about honor and truth and integrity. But this quest that we're going on, this expedition, is going to be diving into dungeons and dank crypts and opening treasure chests and traps and locked doors. So I believe we need to learn the skills of a locksmith to be able to continue this journey. Plus, I believe we will gain experience from successful lockpicks. So let's go ahead and invest into that. Let's take a look at our quests. We have the Jagged Crown, which is our main quest that we'll go do later. Let's go do this. Convince Vittoria Vici to release the spiced wine shipment. I'm curious what it looks like outside this wondrous city. The air feels a little cool and moist. The rain clouds are gathering quickly. Starting to rain. Sky turned quickly, didn't it? I'm going to harvest as much as I can with my new alchemy skill. I believe we'll gain experience and power by creating potions, but then we can also sell them. He's an East Empire company, but there's no one here right now. What time of day is it? I guess it's late in the day. No. I wonder why there's nobody here. I can't do the quest if there's no one there. What's this path? I wonder if it leads down to the shoreline. I was able to get 6 out of that cluster. You might want to seek shelter, sir. What's that creature over there? Is that a crab? I wonder if we should test our metal against it. Wow. It has as many hit points as we do. Oh, thanks for the help, the assist. That soldier over there shot him. I could use those ingredients. Whoa, what is that? Another crab. A slaughterfish. Ooh, it has coral in it. Seems to be a valuable ingredient. Well, that lightning is terrifying. Harvest some mushrooms. What is this? A nern root. Glowing, humming, sounding root of some kind. I'm sure it will be an important ingredient in alchemical formulae. Not sure if I'm ready to venture out that way. Let's see if we can find another crab. Maybe one of the larger varieties. It'd be nice to know what our capabilities are. Well, I'm ready to get out of this rain and do some of the easier quests. Poor fellow, he's like a taxi cab waiting for a fare. Good morrow, sir. Try and stay dry. I'd like to get in out of the rain.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
What a fabulous inn. This seems like a wonderful place to take a respite and relax, warm up, fill our bellies, continue our adventures on. That's all we have for today's adventures. Be sure to see what happens next for our hero by checking out my Twitch channel for more live role-playing.